two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Kennard is out there with Morant. And it's MP in at the center position. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
That mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up. And have that kind of offensive performance.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. McCollum outside. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Jones.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's MP. Jackson trying to break free. MP, no good. New Orleans with the ball. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And he makes the first. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Jones, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Ingram wide open. The Pelicans keep it going. The new 14-second shot clock.
Well, Valanciunas is truly a mountain of a man, so good luck to anybody trying to stop him.
New Orleans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Kennard. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thank you for the report. One of the tougher things to accomplish, Greg, slowing down great shooters.
Yeah, you have to cover the entire floor defensively. That's going to take a terrific commitment on their part.
Well, there's been enough time for them to dig into a lot of video in this one, so they should be ready to go.
New Orleans in the lead. Williamson dishes to McCollum. Jones in the post, guarded by Jackson. For 3, Ingram drains it from beyond the arc.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA. But that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact. It's pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
And here's Kennard. After Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep, here's MP, and the dunk by MP. No question, MP is one of the hardest working guys on this team. Greg posting multiple triple-doubles in this season so far.
And this is proof not only of MP's talents, but the trust he has with his team, that they give him these opportunities to just go off.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They trail by 3. Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
That's good from Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston. Here's Valanciunas. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Fires it up. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And it's Morant missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Jones on the wing. Wide open. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
McCollum against Morant. Inside. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Ingram finds McCollum. Outside, Jones. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. McCollum against Morant. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Morant. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Now here's Morant. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
It's Ingram on the wing. Brooks covering. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jones in the post. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now here's Ingram. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Nance with no one around. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Morant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hernangomez comes in for Ingram. And Daniels subbed in for McCollum. And Daniels up top. Guarded by Morant. Daniels, no good. Jones dishes to Morant. Here's Adams. A special move before the shot.
Assist goes to.
And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nance. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Nance against MP. Can't hit that one. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. MP's got 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Murphy. Now Daniels. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. For 3, Nance. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's good. That's 7 points for MP.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Alvarado passes to Hernangomez. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Adams against Hernangomez. Here's MP. A shot off that time. Nance with some nice D.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Alvarado. They double him with MP. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Daniels. Nance, right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Alvarado. It's hauled in by Adams.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Alvarado. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 8 points.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Alvarado. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it. And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Memphis leading by 8. Floats it up for NP. It's stolen by Hernangomez. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
New Orleans is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Memphis.
For New Orleans, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Here's Daniels following the score by Memphis. And Murphy kicks to Daniels. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's Memphis ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Going with a whole new group out there. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Both free throws, good from Morant. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
Memphis moving it around. Good on the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Nance. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Alvarado. Shoots over Morant. And the Pelicans get it back. Hernangomez. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Passes it to MP. And here is Clark. MP passes to Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
So here's Murphy. Following the basket by John Morant. Lets it go from 14. Hernangomez, no good.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Good. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Alvarado. Daniels with it. Back to Hernangomez. Pass to Daniels. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Kennard, the pass to MP. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Here's Morant. There's the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Murphy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Kennard. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
And so it's Memphis with it. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Nance. One-on-one here. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's Morant. Got a piece of it.
It's not with extreme athleticism that really gets to that shot, but the anticipation and the timing, those help.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Morant.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Morant is out there with Kennard, and it's MP in at the center. Now here's Morant. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Shot clock at 6. MP passes to Morant, and he gets it to go. Morant's got 18 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Ingram. McCollum left side. Valanciunas. The Grizzlies pull it in. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. Outside, Jones. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 6.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to MP. Memphis moving it around. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McCollum dishes to Ingram. There's the pass to Jones. Williamson with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Misses the jumper.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Passes it to Jackson. Over Williamson. And another basket for Memphis.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. MP finds Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
That's good from Morant. The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Jones. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Kennard. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Grizzlies substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. McCollum kicks to Jones. Pass to Ingram. Looking to end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Morant. 23 points in the game. And the dunk by MP.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Brooks against Ingram. And here's Jones. 6 points for him. A 3 from McCollum, and it's MP with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And MP throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And he's checked in for Memphis.
Steven Adams.
He's making a change here. Murphy's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And how about the job he's done at the free throw line?
.26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morant against McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by MP. Floats it up for MP. And nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitution
Making a change here.
At the last
look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Shooting one.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Jones, the pass to MP. Ingram with the steal. The pass to Williamson. And the rejection by MP. On the wing, MP. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. Count it from 12.
Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 20 points for MP. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Cullen passes to Ingram. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Takes it inside, and MP throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Williamson right side. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Ingram outside. Here's Valanciunas. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Valanciunas has got 7 points for the quarter.
Not just a threat in the paint. Valanciunas showing the soft touch.
To the paint. And MP throws it down.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Jones.
2 minutes.
For 3, Ingram sinks the triple. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous, as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Jones, the pass to MP. Back to Jones. Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here's Ingram from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 8th assist here tonight. 1:29 left in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. Can you kind of...
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Ingram passes to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Now here's Jones. McCollum outside. Back to Jones. 4 on the clock. From deep 3-point range. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. Outside Williams. He's looking for MP and finds him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 30.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McCollum with the ball. Jones covering. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Williams finds Jones. And the dunk by MP.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Great team win tonight. Very balanced offense. What was the difference for you guys?
Just trusting one another out there, you know, making an extra pass, you know, coming together as a team. You know, this group as a collective is really coming together, and you saw the results tonight.
You were dropping dimes like Steve Nash out there. What did you see in the defense?
You know, man, I just felt like we had good matchups that we could take advantage of. My job is to get my teammates the ball in spots where they can be successful, and they clearly were this evening, man. They made your boy look good out there.
They sure did.